تعالوا بقى نتوجه للمزرعة البحثية اللي بتمتلكها شركة كيفيرنيلاند في ساسنهايم الهولندية بمساحة 600 هكتار عشان نتفرج على المعدات الجديدة وطريقة عملها، سواء المحشات وإزاي بيخزنوا المنتج النهائي والبدرات والرشاشات والمحرات والقلبات وغيرها. وهنقابل المهندس إيرلد جيردي الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة كيفيرنيلاند الهولندية، وهيكلمنا عن خطتهم للتواجد في المشروعات الزراعية في أفريقيا. خلي بال حضراتكم، مشروعاتنا الوطنية الزراعية تحت الأنظار في أوروبا.
Kverneland Group is an old Norwegian company originally from 1879. Our company is specialized in making implements for farmers, all kind of implements that are going behind the tractor. And basically you can see that we are very focused on bringing new technology to the market. We talk a lot about efficiency, connected and sustainable. And one thing that is especially important here related to connectivity is the digitalization that are going on, trying to help farmers to be better informed, making the machinery to be more precise, making it possible to actually achieve more production with less input. The latest technology is typically that we have features on the machines that makes it possible to be more precise in, for example, the way you are putting out fertilizers, so that you exactly place it where you need to have it. And the same is for the spraying technology, that you are able, based on knowing exactly in the field where it needs to be sprayed, so that you can reduce the amount of chemicals and to bring it exactly where it's needed in order to protect your crop. In Africa, we are also studying the possibilities for helping local agriculture to be more mechanized and to improve the production by use of technology and to make a difference and give value to the local farming and communities. So Africa for food production is very important, and we also consider that market something that we need to have in our scope going forward. And we have also people who are looking after our contacts in Egypt, and we will be very happy to continue to also grow business in Egypt, of course. And I'm hoping that we can also be making a good, strong value as a partner for Egyptian agriculture. Daltex is also a long-term partner of Kverneland Group, and I hope that we can continue to be successful and grow the business together.
دلوقتي هنقابل الفريق الخاص بالدعم الفني لمعدة الرشاش العجيبة اللي بتوصل أطوال أجنحتها لأكثر من 60 متر، وهنتعرف على شرح كامل للمعدة.
Good morning. Welcome to the Kverneland Sprayer Workshop here at the Experience event. I'm Nicolas Huguet. I'm the Product Application Specialist from the New-Vennep Sprayer and Spreader Factory here in New-Vennep, and I will be co-hosting this workshop with
Bas Beukenboom, Product Manager Crop Care at the New-Vennep Factory. So Nicolas, what's new?
So here next to us we have an Extract T4 5,300 liter trail sprayer machine with an HSS 3624 meter boom. Very special on this machine, and what we're presenting today is the X-Flow Pulse technology, which is our high-pressure circulation system with the dual feed principle. The add-on is the PWM nozzle, which you have here. PWM means pulse width modulation, which is working together with the regulation valve to ensure the customer a constant spray rate and also a constant pressure into the complete system. Constant spray rate to have the right dose at the right time, and constant pressure to precisely monitor the droplet size, no matter the driving speed or field conditions.
All right, then we move on to the DAT. It's the most precise spot spraying system on the market today. It uses the camera to distinguish between cereals and different types of weeds. So grass weeds and cereals. It really identifies the different types of weeds in the field. And then it says to the sprayer which nozzles to activate. So the savings of this system are enormous. Customers save 50% on their herbicide usage, and we've seen savings this year up to 90%.
So better crop coverage with the X-Flow Pulse, increased autonomy and increasing yields with less chemicals thanks to the DAT. And now we move on to customer protection.
Exactly. Follow us.
So here we move to the chemical inductor area. Our leitmotif in New-Vennep is to say that every crop deserves the best care. That's the farmer's job, and our job now is also to take the best care of our farmers. So here we introduced the CTS system, so closed transfer system. For the presentation, I will not wear any gloves or any mask because we're using only water to show the system, but we still advise our customers to wear the complete protection gear when manipulating chemicals. Here the system is working together with a special cap which you find here, and the complete CTS integrated system which is just next to it. We have still kept a small chemical inductor on the side for granular or powder chemicals induction, and then on the side for liquid you have this CTS system. So to prevent any contact from the chemicals to the customer or any leakage for the environment, this system avoids any leakage or any contact with the chemicals. It's fully electric, so the customer removes the cap, places the container on top, pushes one down. The CTS system will completely lock the can on top, so no risk of exposure for the end customer and no risk of leakage. Then we have an intuitive touchscreen which is just in the middle to whether do a full drain or to take only partially some amount of chemicals from 15 milliliters and then step by step adding 5 milliliters. And then the system will do it all by itself, taking the right amount of chemicals, cleaning the can if we completely drain, or cleaning only the contact part, the plug which is there at the bottom, if we only partially drain. Then the system will say to the customer, you can safely remove the chemical, press set, can is released, perfectly clean, and here the can is again perfectly sealed, no risk of chemical exposure for the end user or leakage for the environment. So once the customer finishes filling up the chemical in the sprayer and the container is perfectly clean and this area perfectly clean, we completely close the chemical inductor, put it back into field position, close the cover, and then we move to the AI part of our presentation, which is the DAT system. We see today that AI technology is becoming also more and more efficient and usable in farming practices. So the customer will drive his sprayer from the cab, monitor the section control, monitor the spray rate, and then this DAT camera technology, together with the help of AI, will be able to make the difference between the crop and between the weeds in cereal crops to do patch spraying, to avoid spraying in unnecessary area, being able to save chemicals and gain efficiency and more autonomy for the end user.
دلوقتي هنقابل المهندس بافل دافورك، أخصائي منتجات رعاية النبات في شركة كيفيرنيلاند الهولندية، وهيشرح أحدث بدرات العالم. وبالمناسبة مصر اشترت حوالي 7 بدرات لمشروعاتنا القومية، دي المسؤولة عن توزيع الأسمدة والمخصبات وغيرها من مستلزمات الزراعة على مختلف المحاصيل الزراعية.
Here we are standing in front of the new development with the new spreader, which is an extension of existing range, because we have existing current range in geospread, and this spreader with the name of Alentix. This model maximum capacity, it's a 4.7 tons loading. Maximum working width is up to 54 meter, and the maximum flow in kilogram per minute is 550 kilo per minute. This machine is highest equipped with highest technology for let's say the future farming, to have a very good and very high capacity, because farmers are very often working in stress and they have a very short working window and they would like to be very fast, and therefore they are looking for big capacity machine. The machine is fully isobus. This means that you can operate it with any terminal from the tractor, from the touch screen. It's very easy to use because the Kverneland is very famous with the user interface, which is logic, intuitive, and very clear design. You can really easy to understand how it works. The technology is equipped with a very precise weighing system. We call it 4x weight. This means that we have 4 weight cells under the hopper in X shape, and the new dual reference sensor. Dual reference sensor means that it's measuring, let's say, some speeding up, slowing down, inclination. It's also measuring inclination of the spreader on the go. This means that a customer or farmer can keep eye on the terminal, and he can see if the inclination of the spreader is on the right position. Then we have a new dosing system. We call it rapid rate. And you can see here, I will try to move it. Maybe you can go closer. And we can move it this way. And you see linear movement and also the shape. We have two patents on it, the shape and the way of regulation. This is a very important part of the spreader. Next, what we have, it's a rotaflow system. We improved the rotaflow system. In the past, we had a range of the discharge point, 45 degrees, divided to 20 steps. And now we have discharge point change between 0 to 100 degrees in 100 steps. This means that we have 5 times more settings, and therefore we can set the spreader much more precise, much more accurate. And it's, again, the step for improvement of the spreading accuracy.